was a banana chair, I'd be more lenient perhaps, but an egg ain't gonna cut it. See, the common school chair seat doesn't have a lot going for it. When I think of this chair, I think back to the end of the year in 4th grade. My teacher said we need to clean up our chairs because they're messy and everybody's drawing on them. So before summer break, we gotta clean the chairs. So to clean it, she walked around to everybody's desks and sprayed it with shaving cream, which worked surprisingly well. I remember having a lot of fun with that little activity. Then after that, we went to a skating rink and spent the rest of the day there. It's just a good memory. Other than that memory, these chairs suck. They're cold and they're hard and uncomfortable. And you can't lean back at all comfortably. So it makes you want to escape through art. Also, being in this chair means one thing. You're in school. Nobody's rocking this chair for dinner. It's always located in a school. Maybe if it was a different shape, it would be better. Like, I don't know. Just like thinking off the top of my head, banana shape. But as it is, it's bad. This chair is nothing more than a D, and you cannot convince me otherwise. Airplane seat. Who would even be a fan of these? Don't raise your hand. I'm not talking about the crazy business suite airplane seats, just the regular ones. On all counts, this chair is so bad. It comes with turbulence. It comes with baby crying. Wah. It's cramped. Rarely I have a good time. One plus is that this chair often comes with movies. Something that's happened to me more than once on a plane is while I'm watching a movie, specifically the Barbie movie, and then it gets to the part where Billie Eilish is singing. You know that one? I can't remember the lyrics. And then I start crying because it's very moving, obviously, and because of the length of the plane, when they start handing out snacks, the length of the Barbie movie, the attendants get to me right when I start to cry. Then I have to order my snacks pretending like I wasn't just crying. Would you like peanuts, cookies, or chips? Cookies. So other than that experience that's happened more than once, the movies are pretty good, but still pretty bad experience all around. D. The stool. This one does not inspire me. It's great for quick casual sitting, but who's enjoying a stool as much as any other chair? I'm assuming that the stool was invented so that people could sit at a bar, but there's no back on it, because if there was a back on it, people would lean back instinctually and then they would fall over because the center of gravity is so high. I think. I actually don't know, but I can't look it up. But not because I'm lazy. It's because my computer's broken. I feel like the only time a stool is good is when it's at one of those old-timey diners where you can sit up at the bar and then the waitress is like, "What would you like, sweetie?" And you're like, "Give me the Grand Slam." "You got it, baby." God, I'm just bored looking at it. It's a C. Throne. A seat where the... Okay, that's gonna get cut. Thrones have so much aura that other seats try to be like them, such as a toilet. Like when people say, "I'm gonna go sit on the throne," and then you say, "Stop telling me you're pooping." A throne is just a really big chair that can't recline, and it's not very comfortable. But for a throne, it's less about that and more about the message that it sends. "Hello, everyone. Thank you for coming to my birthday party. Glad you could all make it." Even though it can't recline, that's an A tier. I think gaming chairs are a little silly. It's like the same thing as an office chair, but for gaming. I'm aware that opinion is contrarian and annoying. I'm just saying, when I see it, I just see an office chair that got stretched out a little bit. And so it's just not my thing. But I'm not against it. This is a great chair if you like the gamer aesthetic. Meow. I feel like it'd be comfier than an office chair, but only by like a little bit. But personally, it's not necessarily for me. I like gaming no matter what the chair I am sitting on. It's a good chair, and I think because it's very office chair adjacent, it gets an office chair adjacent rating. I give it an A. Folding chairs. I think their utility is great. They're not comfortable. They're also not super uncomfortable. I feel so... okay. And they come in very handy when you're wrestling. Honestly, if you're in a tight spot, would you want the egg chair or a folding chair? Yeah. And then I'm also thinking, how effective do you think you could be in a medieval battlefield with a folding chair? I don't know, I feel like if you use it right, you could be pretty effective. So a good chair for sitting and hitting. That's a B. Pretty solidly. Beanbag. Oh my God. The first chair that you can actually dive into and it not be painful. I mean, technically you can do that with any chair. I love beanbags a lot. They're so cozy and whimsical. I will say, the bummer about this chair is that they are always so expensive. For the good ones, they almost actually cost an arm and a leg. Actually, I'd like the larger model, please. Yeah, that's not a problem. I like the idea of it being high quality. It's just, wow, it's a lot of money. And I need my money for other purchases. Like, I don't know. banana chair. For a beanbag chair, it's really good, really expensive, which means that it's an A tier chair. At this point, you may have noticed that there are 2 tiers that haven't been filled yet. S tier for stellar chair or sublime chair, and F tier for flagrant chair or for bad. Think of the concept of a theater chair. Snack storage, lounging, watching movies, and then the concept of a cozy beanbag chair. And combine them. Ta-da! It's the Bean Theater Bag Chair. Not only is this chair perfect and awesome and cool, there is only one singular downside to this chair, and it's that it doesn't exist. Could you not? If it were real, I imagine it would have a foam frame that would work kind of like a tub to hold all of the beans for the beanbag aspect, and then you'd wrap it all up. Theoretically, would be very comfortable. But it only exists in my dreams. If it were to exist, the Bean Theater Bag Chair would be S tier. As for the worst chair, you are very uncomfortable and you keep doing this thing where you moan in pain. I'll get off if you subscribe. Oops, sorry to break the news to you, but you're F tier. Thanks for watching.